I should have went with the fucking Raptors. Not only is he using the Thunder, but he gotta make adjustments. Dog.
We're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Alright, let's see what happens here.
As the Thunder prepare to take the floor.
I know you hear that Drake in the background, bro.
Last outing for Orlando, the loss.
I'm crying like a mug right now.
Cable Arena.
Yeah, not a very.
I seen it coming. Don't worry.
Inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
A look at the Magic starting.
It's crazy how he just starts off hitting shit like that.
Together in the post.
That's his first points.
The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo.
He must have had a tremendous shoot around. What the fuck?
Payton kicks to Gordon.
He long as hell.
Ibaka outside. Back to Westbrook for the three. And he gets it to go.
Now get this crowd riled up.
Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State. Fournier passes to Payton. Here's Vucevic. And it's blocked by Adams. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You weak as hell, nigga.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Cool with him shooting free throws. You don't care about him getting hot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's Orlando. They trail by 6. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook with it. Now Payton defending. Outside Durant. Out left to the wing.
Any day of the week.
And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. And the layup falls. Westbrook's got 5.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
And he's not taking his stars out the game.
Here are the Magic now. 8-point game.
He can't do it without the stars.
Here's Azania, defended by Durant. Shot clock at 6. Low block shot on the way. The Magic again can't hit. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Magic trailed by 8. It's Jennings with the drive. There's the triple. The shot will not go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Roberson. Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that.
And, Greg, typically there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided the game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. The dish to Jennings. Smith again to Ibaka. Stolen by Kanter. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Marble. Nicholson passes to Smith.
Got you.
Jennings with the 3.
Oh, my God, nigga.
Rebound by Ibaka.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Waiters dishes to Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Orlando. Passes it to Morrow. Just 5 on the clock. Kanter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Watson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both free throws good from Watson.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
I'm on my way to make this dough. I got niggas cut the check so they can take this flow. A lot of niggas cut the check so they can take this flow.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. Enes Kanter is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Payne in the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Waiters has it in the corner. There's a screen by Kanter. Here's Fournier. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got 5 now.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Gordon, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Watson.
And one.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Payne dishes to Durant. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him
He
on
need
the
a
rhythm.
timeout.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And a change for the Magic. Payton's checked in. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Pass to Waiters. Outside Durant. Dishes to Ibaka. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fournier's shot is off.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete.
There you go,
I
boy.
can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
That's tipped. The pass to Gordon. Out to Payton.
Who you on guard?
Depot outside. Gordon, the pass to Fournier.
Who you on guard? No one. Oh my
Misses.
God.
Chance to tie
That's
it
got a
there.
drop.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to
He
knock
had
down.
to hit.
And Ibaka slams it in.
The fact that shit worked out for
One hand
him.
throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder.
He swatted that shit.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Roberson comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The Magic trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
We fell asleep.
The 3. And that one good from Marble.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Ibaka, no luck.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Marble kicks to Smith. And stolen by Payne. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson.
There you go, BG.
That is good. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Marble.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
How many niggas did not lose that ball?
Out to the right wing. Feeds to Cantor.
Oh,
here's
fuck.
Waiters. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo! And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder out in front, leading by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. The second half just about to get going here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Fournier in at the 3. He kicks to Gordon. Here's Oladipo. Gordon dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Fournier. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Thunder leading by 9. First team foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Westbrook drives in. Here's Ibaka. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance
I really
for the
hate that
coaches
there's
now
a
to map
basketball
out
shoot.
some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Oladipo.
Oof, ugly
He's shooting,
start
boy.
to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Westbrook up top, covered by Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Westbrook. Right at the free throw line. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trailed by 11. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Oladipo, here we go. And good on the basket. Booking. Oladipo's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Westbrook, no good. Orlando, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Oladipo outside. Now the feed to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Adams. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. And that comes off
backboard.
the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Oladipo for 3. Again, Oladipo missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Ibaka, this is to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo for the Magic. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute
He's
delay
so
here
sorry.
if he shattered the backboard.
I'm not gonna
Clearly,
quit. I'm
he's
sorry
not
that you don't know how to
pleased
play
with
this
all the
game
looks
very
they've given
well.
up on the
Gotta pick
inside,
the
and
Oklahoma
also
City Thunder in order to win.
tighten up that defense.
Come on now.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft.
I can't hear a word you're
interior
saying, bro.
defense, and you can't win that way. That's a
Get
recipe
it better,
for
Mike.
disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
I'm not gonna
it's
quit,
out
nigga. I
called
don't
by
quit
Orlando.
ever. I'm
Just
sorry
not
that you
happy
sorry.
with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. The 3 from Morrow. Rebound by the Magic. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they
I
haven't
bet.
missed a beat in terms of their fast break game.
You wanna play like that? I'll play dirty too. What's your username, nigga? You gonna do this in real life. Alright. I always wonder what you be doing in your days off.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo. De esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a
Hold on.
el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo.
I'm gonna put on a superstar. But you wanna do it on Hall of Fame? I mean, I play on Hall of Fame.
Con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el
Shit, I put it back then. Fuck, I didn't know. Some people don't like Hall of Fame, so I'm like, I need to be considerate and shit. Alright, hold on.
Un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo.
Alright, bet. It's over now. Who you about to be, the Thunder again? Alright,
buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar.
Trust me, man. This ain't gonna be easy win. What jersey you wearing? Alright, camouflage for the night.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best. We taking over. Listen. Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man.
What are you talking about, man?
Catman, Cali with my eyes open, valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Benny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said, I get it. Want to, we can supply you.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
I'm with you.
It's East versus West here in Toronto. The Raptors hope to put on a show for their hometown fans. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the three.
I know you don't trust that nigga shooting.
Pass to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. This is to Roberson. Pocket 6. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And it's good.
You lucky ass nigga.
Contact. It's the shot
Shot clock and cheese, man. Why would they They pray for you. You gotta pray. You gotta fuck it, bro. Oh, you missed the free throw. You only deserve to.
He's worked on his shooting. I mean, it seems like every year his range extends another couple of feet. He now has one of the best mid-range jumpers in the game, and that has obviously opened up the offense for everyone else.
Here's Roberson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Lowry has the open look, and he gets it to go from the corner.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Adams.
I just wanted you to get the rebound. That's all I wanted you to do.
To finish it off.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Come on, Damari.
The shot by Carroll, no good. 3 on 3. Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on DeRozan.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Ooh, you reach. You beat.
Dishes to DeRozan. Tipped away. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. It's Durant on the wing. And Durant gets double-teamed. The pass to Roberson. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
We'll let him shoot all day.
Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Powell, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters is checked in. Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. And again, no good by Toronto.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Roberson kicks to Waiters. Ibaka, this is to Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Valanciunas penetrating.
Come on.
The wide open
Thank you.
For DeRozan. Connects from three-point range.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
That's not Deion Waiters.
And then Waiters with the jam.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Scola passes to Biyombo. And Joseph kicks to Powell. Toronto working the ball around now. He dishes it to Joseph. Ross for three. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Roberson.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
We
That was the
ain't
third
worried,
straight
nigga.
high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
On defense, the Raptors. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Left side, Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Westbrook. It's tipped. Fast break Toronto. Here's Biyombo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Thunder lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Lowry and DeRozan are the guard team. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished. Struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too. Yeah. But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the 2. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
Lowry drives in. Carroll dishes to Lowry. He kicks to Carroll. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And, you know, getting back to DeRozan, he's put a spit shine on his offense. Over the past 2 seasons, averaged over 20 points a game, was also good for 3 or 4 assists, showing everybody how work ethic can overcome unrefined skills.
You know, for DeMar DeRozan, scary to think that he's still scratching the
I'm good,
surface
bro.
of his potential. Made his first All-Star appearance in 2014. Was a little dinged up last year, but
Only up by 15.
very effective. No doubt, he's the real.
I came back from 21 down in the fourth quarter.
Call time here. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Ibaka comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Waiters. Foy, the pass to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Foy. Buries the long-range jumper. Foy's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
Timeout called for the Thunder. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, last year, Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Russell Westbrook. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. Westbrook comes in for Payne. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Patterson kicks to Carroll. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Thunder foul. Shooting one.
Russell Westbrook. And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Westbrook dishes to Durant.
I don't know why the fuck am I Carroll
Nice
out
assist
there.
from Westbrook. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
He just sent that ball.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's Carroll in the corner.
No, wrong
By
person.
Durant. The feed to Robertson. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's DeRozan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Cantor kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Outside Westbrook. Cans it from downtown. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Toronto with the timeout.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
Toronto calls timeout. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And then for Oklahoma City, Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Kevin Durant.
That's his first.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league.
I hate that
Russell
nigga.
Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
Here's Ross. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ross has got his first 2 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Ross with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Can't get it to go. Here's Roberson. Biombo with the block. Ross against Westbrook. Here's Powell. Misses the three.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Ross.
What the heck,
Uses
Gola?
both hands to slam it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Biombo kicks to Joseph. He feeds it to Ross. It's hauled in by Collison. Oklahoma City leading by 19.
Toronto foul call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And Oklahoma City making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Lowry. Here's Valanciunas.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Thunder up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
Let's go.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant, the three, and Ibaka, the four. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the five, roaming the paint. Here's the screen. In the corner, Ibaka with it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ibaka's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, foul.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And Adams with the slam.
Boy, that was right in his grill.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up. Oh!
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Raptors trail by 21. The drive by Lowry. DeRozan, the open look. And the Raptors miss again.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Shooting for Toronto.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Lowry against Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Lowry. Adams outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. And stolen by Patterson. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. It's DeRozan with the drive. A beautiful reverse layup. DeRozan's got 13.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. And that one is hammered home.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Lowry penetrating. And he makes good on the layup.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
The Thunder leading by 21. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Raptors.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Payne gets a wide-open look. Cantor. Waiters gets a wide-open look. And the 3-ball is good. Waiters got 7 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
Here's Payne, and a miss there on the triple. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Offensive rebound. Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Waiters dishes to Durant. There's a screen by Cantor. Outside Durant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Tries to keep it
Oh, I
alive.
hate you saying it right to him.
Payne with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Durant against Ross. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
For 3.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
And that one's good.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Fast break Toronto. Ross is running. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Raiders no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here is Durant. From deep three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead by 18. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown. Toronto. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Outside Lowry. All sorts of time. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Thunder leading by 14. Now here's Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Seems to me as though they've kicked it into another gear here. I love the way they're moving the ball around now. Everybody's touching it, and everybody's ready to pass and catch and shoot.
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already their career leader in that category.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Westbrook, here we go. And Adams with the slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now the dish to Lowry. Inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And though he's been working on his offensive skills, defense and rebounding are Valanciunas' bread and butter. That was the case with him when he was playing in Lithuania, Clark, and it's the case now.
It still sure is the case. I mean, it's hard to find a guy with his combination of size, athleticism, and fluidity. Just a tad over aggressive at times, but I'd rather have to turn a guy down than to turn him up.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And watching Valanciunas rebound, it's clear he has all the tools. Great anticipation, really looks to box out. Strong vertical, might just need to add some strength to become a perennial 10-rebound-a-game guy.
Carroll kicks to Lowry. Here's DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And for Valanciunas, he's been working on his defensive consistency. Last year, he actually increased his blocks per game while lowering his fouls per game. That's a big step forward in his development.
Come on now, 2K. That's fake as
That is
hell.
good. 13 points for Russell Westbrook.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. But they recover it. Ibaka outside. Down low. Tries again. For three, Durant. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Carroll against Durant. Goes back up.
2K, bro. What the fuck, dude?
19 points, and he sprayed home
Man,
3
tripping
three-pointers
like
as
this.
well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's
This
pretty
thing
strong
ain't even
defensively,
good. He's just
too.
using the team he's using.
We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any
Dude,
answers
this is
for
the
him.
like
They
the
need to
third
review their
most
game plan and
overpowered
look for a
team
way
in the
to
game,
beat them
nigga.
all.
Come on now.
And the Raptors call time here.
The third most
Dwayne Casey
overpowered
was
team in
once
the
a player
game.
at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979.
Like that, this
Actually
is
got
not
his
impressed me
coaching
that you
start
winning.
at the school as well.
That's why
I
that's
think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
those are the other
Yes,
the other
guys,
two
I was able to
overpowered
hear
teams,
Dwayne
nigga.
Casey coaching his team during that break.
I don't care.
No surprise,
You
really.
sorry.
The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball,
I
play
ain't about
within
to quit. I'll
ourselves,
quit.
and get quality shots. Kevin?
As we're talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto.
Whatever,
Took
dude.
them, Greg, to
I don't care
back-to-back
what your excuse
postseason
is.
appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a
Nah, I am the greatest of all
defensive
time. I
specialist,
didn't even
once he
use. I
gets
never
in
used the
charge
Warriors, the
of a
Cavs,
team,
or
he'll
the
have
Thunder
them
to get there
focused
either,
on
nigga.
defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And Westbrook, here we go. That is good.
That was a bullshit. That shit
And the
never
Thunder lead
dropped.
by 15.
And
They
there's a
begging me
pattern
something.
starting to take shape here. They're
They
working
gave you that bullshit.
inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5
Never
baskets
did
have been
bullshit.
exactly of that variety.
Up top, Ibaka. Passes it to Waiters. Back to Ibaka. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Outside for Lowry. They get it back. From outside the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Screen by Ibaka. Outside Westbrook. Feeds it to Durant.
I was about to say, come on now.
There, and he gets the 3-second call. Raptors trailed by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Oklahoma City.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Durant. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
It's Durant on the wing. 4 on the clock. Corner shot. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Kicks it to Westbrook. "16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ibaka outside. Here's Cantor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Powell dishes to Lowry. There's the triple. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
It was fun using Kyle Lowry, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, hell, oh, I eat ass, I'm never starving, goddamn. I beat my meat, turn me up, that's my jam. I could fuck Beyonce, but I'd rather use my hand. Damn, bitch, I beat my meat, I take my dick out on a date. I done all up in my face, trying to save the human race. Yo, bitch, wanna be my meat, but I told her just let me do it. Don't upload no twerk video, I'm just gonna beat my meat to it. I make it look easy, young.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even notice that.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today.
I don't even remember picking
Bringing
white
you
jersey.
another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
No, can't
I'm
guard
Kevin
Kyle
Harlan.
Lowry.
Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ooh. You know who's making me lose right now? Drake. I'm listening to 6. I'm looking for the views. And shit, nigga, you fucking me all the way up. Oh, I'm so sore.
After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road.
Yeah, and this is probably a game they've been thinking about for a while because in the season series up to this point, they're winless. So I'm sure they're dying to turn the tables.
Well, they've had a lot go wrong for them in the previous games, Greg. Mostly their own doing, self-inflicted stuff. They had some bad breaks in there as well, but they're not going to make any excuses. They're a no-excuse team. I'm sure they feel it shouldn't be as one-sided as it has been, though.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in the small forward position. And finished off by Hooker.
I just think DeMar DeRozan to a poster.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Patterson.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
The shot by Lowry, no
Hello.
good.
Hey.
For three, Middleton. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
All right.
It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Takes a 3.
Well, I mean,
Another 3 for Middleton.
I don't get my check till 5 o'clock.
Got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just
That's
inviting
just
trouble.
when they finish them.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Yeah.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
All right, there.
The offensive rebound. Parker kicks to Monroe. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Lowry inside the line. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Outside for Carter Williams. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second foul. He's checked in for Damari Carroll. Raptors trailed by 3. Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
Oh, you know you got a Stafford.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
To the middle. Here's Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Hold on, I need time out.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
I want Kyle Lowry to
Scola
finish
comes
out
in
this quarter.
for Patrick Patterson. Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, no.
And it's Joseph
Oh,
for
yeah,
Kyle Lowry.
Lowry to finish out this
So
quarter.
timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. And it's Mayo in for Parker. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Shot by Mayo is no good. Ross with it. Now Mayo defending. Here's Biyombo.
Wow, good timing.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
I know when the line playing.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. 5th in field goal percentage. 7th in blocks. And they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And they've obviously been one of the elite shooting teams in the league, taking a very disciplined approach offensively, and they have the field goal percentage to prove it.
DeRozan passes to Joseph. The 17-footer.
Bad
Hits the
shot.
front of the rim and out.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once, and they had some personnel
Not bad,
issues,
yeah.
but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here is Ross. After the basket by Milwaukee. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Mayo.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's
What a
Antetokounmpo. Takes it down to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mayo brings the double team.
I really hate those kind of turnovers. Niggas
Carter
be stealing
Williams
with their
dishes
ankles and
to
shit.
Middleton. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Chris Middleton. Ross for 3.
Yep.
And that one's good. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
At the 2 and the 3 are Mayo and Parker. Plumlee out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Ennis in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Now here's Ennis. Antetokounmpo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Raptors trailed by 3. Lowry kicks
Whoa,
to
that
Valanciunas.
pass.
And here's Mayo from beyond the arc.
Shot.
And he gets the bucket. Mayo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too
Oh,
many
come
of
on
those
now,
in a close
PK.
game like
You know
this.
it right
Jay, you're
there.
right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And Lowry gets double teamed. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Ennis. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lowry passes to Carroll. Here's Patterson. That's good. Patterson's got 7.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Ennis. Here's Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Parker's got his second basket of the game. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Outside for Lowry. All alone. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here's Mayo from the arc. Offensive rebound. Launches it. And he gets it to go. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
To the wing on the left. Carroll. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on O.J. Mayo. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. O'Brien, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for O.J. Mayo.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling. Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
No good from Ross.
Man,
Milwaukee leading by 5. Middleton with it. Picked up by Joseph. For the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. In the corner, Middleton with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Middleton's got 11 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
O'Brien kicks to Ennis. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Raptors. Biyombo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Milwaukee's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And he gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Toronto working the ball around now. And the foul on Tyler Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. John Henson's checked in for Miles Plumlee. And Toronto also making a switch. Scola's checked in. Here's Biyombo. That's good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ennis kicks to Parker. To the middle. In the corner, Middleton with it. From the arc. Rebounded by Luis Scola.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
And so
You box on, just do it, nigga.
now the third quarter has to get going. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
Over the last month, let's see how the Toronto Raptors fared in the NBA rankings. 3rd in steals, 5th in second chance points. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And you look at all those steals. I mean, they play an in-your-face aggressive style of defense. Even advancing the ball can prove to be a challenge, and they tend to feed off of that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Shot, boy.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And here is Carter Williams. Following Kyle Lowry's three.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Bucks leading by 5. Dishes it to Plumlee. It's stolen by Valanciunas. The feed to DeRozan. Inside.
Fucking Jabari.
Parker with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Parker leading the charge. Plumlee dishes to Middleton. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Fuck.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys. Hey, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell, he's jacked in for DeMar DeRozan. The drive by Lowry. Outside Carroll. Milwaukee leading by 5. Vaughn, the pass to Mayo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mayo's got 9 points.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal
He got
there.
an easy-ass layup.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar Carroll. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Lowry kicks to Joseph. Inside to stop the run. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And the shot is good. Lowry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Vaughn, the pass to Henson. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's O'Brien. Kicks it out to Vasquez. Henson with the screen. It's Mayo on the wing. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Raptors making a change here. Ross is checked in. So he gets them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
I be rushing that.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
The Bucks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's Powell. 1 second left. And that one's good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. We've got John Henson, Mayo out there with Vasquez, and it's O'Brien in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. No one near them. Raptors trail by 9. Out to DeRozan. There's the 3. Vaughn with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Shot by Mayo is no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that
come
jump
on
shot,
now.
especially when he's open.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Tamari Carroll's checking.
That was some bullshit, 2K. He didn't even touch me. He fouled me, air quotes.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
All right, Doris. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Lowry from outside. Patterson dishes to Carroll. Shot clock at 2.
Fuck. Bad
Middleton.
possession. Very bad
To the
possession. I
inside.
just took advantage of that size down
And
there.
Carter Williams gets it to go on the assist from Adetokounmpo. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Here's DeRozan. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Lowry. And Parker with the block. And it's Adetokounmpo penetrating. Right side Lowry. Outside DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Bucks leading by 16. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker.
Chill out, bro.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Carroll kicks to Valanciunas. To the paint. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
It's stolen by Carroll. To the paint. The pass to Valanciunas. Lowry inside the line. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And that one's good. Parker.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Parker. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. They get a hand
Nigga.
and there's a whistle that
You
goes
weak,
against Greg Monroe. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Ross kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Joseph. Puts it up from 12.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. They've actually done a great job on the board.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. East Scola covering. Shots good by Middleton.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now Joseph. There's the pick.
Milwaukee foul called. Michael Carter-Williams. That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Corey Joseph. 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.